like an auto cap whatever, where it, does all the pictures, and I'll put a song with it. Maybe. How is everybody? Beautiful night out tonight. Good, I think I'm gonna head back that way and that way across. Go to my other favorite spot. It's the 9/11 memorial. No, we're gonna go this way. Fuck it. Just go where I'm pulled to go. So yeah, it's I like the city. Staten Island is not. I don't like it there. I prefer to be in Florida, but if I have to be in New York, I'd rather be here in the city where everything is. You know? I mean, it's not far to. It doesn't take a long time to get here. I get here quicker than I go over on the other side of the island to see Frankie or get x-rays or whatever. And no, I am not seeing him. But where I get my x-rays is right across, where I go for my x-rays and that is right across the street from the studio. And I had to get x-rays today, so they x-rayed my whole body. Well, not my legs, but from here down. They have an x-ray of Homer Simpson's head. He had a peanut brain. I think we all know that. You know. I fit in better over here. I don't know. I go where I'm meant to go. I move where I'm meant to move to. Everything happens when it's meant to. Ooh, it just tells me. Still locking it up now. Now moved across the street. But so yeah, that's what it's, yeah. So yes, I'm here in the city. Someone's already behind me. Have you all ever been here to New York? I never planned on coming here. New York was like never in my thought process of ever going to. I ended up here by fucking no. But I've been here since October, the end of October, beginning of November of 2023. What an adventure it's been the past few years. You know? My life has been an adventure. But especially the past 5 years, I'd say. Once I left my ex, I think that's when everything, it's been like, you know, it's been wild, but it's been good. I have no idea. It's so big here. I know Battery Park is over yonder. I was at the 9/11 Memorial. Fuck that, Jim. Equinox. Do you have any idea how much it costs a month to join Equinox, Jim? I think the top package price is like over $1,000 a month. The cheapest is like 300 and something or 400 and something. Yeah, no. And I toured in there and everything. I'm thinking, I don't understand. I was thinking to myself, I didn't understand why it was so expensive. Yeah. I still get emails from them. I get emails from a lot of gyms I went to look at. I need to join a gym, and I think I know which one I'm going to join because I have a pool. I'm going to join LA Fitness because with osteoporosis and that, it's easier for me to do, like, you know, swimming, and I can do my water aerobic things and things like that. I used to do water aerobics with Joan. I was her instructor. Thing is, I was in aerobics class in PE in school, so I just applied it to the water. You know? You improvise. Actually, if I could find an aerobics class, I'd love to do that instead of joining a damn gym. You know, one that's cheap. But I'm in New York, which is very nothing fucking cheap here. I do ask myself, what the fuck am I doing here a lot? But then I realize everything happens for a reason. I was meant to be here. I'm always exactly where I'm meant to be. Just like everybody else. You know? You're always right where you're meant to be. We're going to another favorite of mine. I have a lot of favorite spots here. This is what I miss. Just walking through the city at night. I dig this. I dig walking through the city at night. Haven't done that in a long time. Let's see. Sometimes I'm walking through the city and I get back to the ferry like 5 hours later. This way. Nope, something telling me to go this way. Isn't it nice? No, I ain't seen nothing yet, hon. And it's like this all the way around. Come over here. Oh, shit. In loving memory of our fallen heroes from Patrick Henry and the New York City PBA Executive Board. And over here they have a plaque. Dedicated to the memory of those members of police department who lost their lives in service to the people of the city of New York. And during the day this would be going, it's a fountain most likely. I haven't been over here before. I didn't even know this little area was in here. I always see something new when I come over here. It's pretty cool, huh? It's always an adventure. Oh, I get to keep from. I need to move where I can get where I can have a fur baby. I need a fur baby. I think it would do me a lot of good. Or they have those robotic ones. They're just like a real one, but you know they don't go to the bathroom and you don't have to feed them. But I guess it's just like it's a robotic dog. And it's the cutest little thing. It looks just like a real dog, but it's 99% just like a real dog. Saw night, you know. Not these bugs, man. The buildings. That there, I believe, is like ground zero, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's why it's green up there. I got sunshine. I'm when it's cold outside. Well, I guess you could say I can't make me feel this way. Maybe see if there we go. It's a little better. And that there, chicken and rice, or popcorn chicken and barbecue chicken chunks and tater tots. I don't know what. However, I did make more water. And ironically, it tastes like lemonade. I put 1 lemon, 3 oranges, 1 lime, 2 plums, 3 peaches, and it tastes like lemonade. Pretty good. So sweet and sour chicken with rice. Alright. Lord have mercy. Oh, lonesome me. Let me get the You heat the pan up for 2 minutes. Then you cover and cook for 4 minutes, and then So what do you use when you're not lift for a pan? Cookie sheet. Cook for 4 minutes. We're going to let that cook for about 4 minutes or so, like it says to. Come right over here. Get the rice ready. You know, I'm gonna say something because it's been kind of making me go Now, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody that is genuine, but one name in particular I've been wondering about for a very long time. Iowa girl. It's just interesting to me. I mean, your username is interesting. And I know you've been following my story for quite some time. So, why don't we get acquainted? Supposed to have water to this shit. Luke. Okay, not. I got it all. Oh. Chatting with a lot of people. What's your name? Motherfucker. Oh, okay. Oh, happy to. That's right. That's right. fancy meeting you here, too, Roger. Lord have mercy, my back is killing me. I have not eaten today. It's done when the rice is popping in the microwave, you know. Oh, might be, you never know. Oh. Well, so I have these minute rice cups that got delivered with my groceries on Saturday, so I'm having that with sweet and sour chicken. Got my x-rays done today. Then I went and walked through Manhattan, and I just literally got home around 10, a little after 10. Yeah, so you might, is it lagging for anybody else, or just, do I need to restart it? Okay. Put butter with the rice that isn't really butter. This is the Earth Balance butter spread. Basically, it's plant-based. It's not real butter. But it's healthier, supposedly. Okay, now we're gonna come over here. Ugh. Right, so butter hardening. Got my lemonade tasted water here. Refreshing. Not a whole lot. Back over here. Now that dinner's done, you know, got my sweet and sour chicken and rice and my lemonade flavored infused water that I made today before I left. I'm not eating the salt and pepper. No, I'm gonna try something new. Pineapple teriyaki. I'll get one hot. So, oh, and for those of you who were not on here earlier, someone hacked my Now, I have your names and addresses and everything now. If I go to the police, they're going to charge you. Okay? I don't know how much. Like, it's getting stupid. It's getting really fucking stupid, to be honest. It's pretty good. It's nuts. Tell me you're stupid, have no brain cells or common sense without telling me. You know what I mean? Like, gosh. Oh yeah. Last night, for those of you who were not on here, homemade peanut butter banana bread. You know, I've been shopping with Teamy for a long time. I had nothing to do with Teamy. I don't know how stupid some people think I am, but I'm far from it. But Blue Sky, it's funny. That's the first one you went to. No. It was my PayPal. They added their information and changed my password. Thankfully, I get emails for everything. And I was able to remove them along with change my password and everything. So, shouldn't have any more issues. So, fingers crossed. Evening. I've been shopping with Temu for over a year. No. I don't. Roger, where did you say what state did you say you lived in? Oh, excuse me. Florida? I love Florida. I miss Florida. I would move back in a heartbeat if I had a place to live there. I'm turning this off. Hang on, guys, I'm opening the windows. Oy. I just sat down. I'm trying to stretch out for a few before I eat. No worries, I am going to eat just some time. So Roger, back to you. Where would be a good place? Where would be the best place to move to in Florida, do you think? Hello. Hello. I don't know, maybe the Keys. Wouldn't I need a passport to fucking do that? I'd also need a place there. Um, Maybe Prince Charming will, at some point come forward and say, "Come live with me." Well, we'll live happily ever after. Like, it's really bad. Comes with the territory, though. Oh. Prince Charming could just, say, "Hey, come live, you want to move in with me?" Then again, that might be weird. I don't know. But if he did, I would do it yes in a heartbeat. You're not the only one that's done that. A lot of people do that. It's okay. I went to do my... So, when I went to do my x-rays today, I went back to where I did my bone density testing, which is right across the street from where he teaches when he's here. So I'm standing out waiting for the bus. And I'm praying the whole time because I'm like trying to find out when the bus was going to be there. I'm praying the whole time he doesn't see me or they don't see me and think I'm like stuck, like being weird or something. Because I literally, here's the radiologist in that, and here's the street, and then over here is the parking lot, and then there, the studio, and then a couple other places next to it. But yeah, right across the street. Took me over 2 fucking hours to get there. Just to do my x-rays. Wonder if he's ever gonna come see me. I do wonder a lot. Then I overthink. And then it just sometimes goes bad, and I try to... Well, he actually lives in Florida. He lives in Florida. He's from here, though. He's from Staten Island. His family lives here on the other side of the island. So. And I go over to the other side of the island because my doctors are over there. And I chose that side of the island to go to for my doctors because I know from experience that where you have your wherever your doctor is located will tell you what type of doctor you're going to get. And so I'm very particular when it comes to me going to doctors and everything else. Because a lot has to do with my history. Sometimes I know when he's here. I think he's here now. But I don't know for sure. But he's very busy. But, he's very, very busy, and I'm very, very understanding. I would love to see him. I would love for him to come see me and that, but at the same time, I understand that he has priorities and he is very, very busy. And, that could be why he doesn't come see me, or, I don't know what the fuck, But I'd be very, very happy if he did. I'd be happy if he'd come see me for even if it's 20 minutes. And I would cherish every moment that I would, if he did. As I always do. So maybe someday. As it is. Let's see. What is today? The 15th? So, I leave on the October 4th for my little mini vacay, since the room's prepaid. Can't believe that shit. So Wigs of Wishes is now going to be on November 2nd. So, there's nothing I can do about the room on October 4th and 5th, except go. So I'm gonna go. I haven't been on a vacation in a while. I go when, for Wigs of Wishes, things like events and things like that. But just to go somewhere and just to relax or go sightseeing or whatever, I haven't done that in a long time. In a really, really, really long time. Because anytime, when I would be living in my car, they can't change. The room was prepaid, so they couldn't change the dates. So I'm still doing it. Yes, I'm still going in November. Yes, they switched the ticket over to when it's to November 2nd. So, everything happens for a reason. I'm gonna go and have a little mini vacay. I'm still going in November, damn it. I ain't missing that for nothing. I ain't missing that for nothing. It is the Best Western. It's in Philly. It's a minute away from where Wigs and Wishes was gonna take place. It's a minute walk. But I did find out that place is doing type of a boozy bingo or something. You buy it, I guess a ticket is $35, but you go, it's on the 4th. You win prizes, money, big stuff. There's different prizes, I guess. And, alcohol. So, yeah. Oh, the, boozy bingo thing? That's right around the corner. Now, where Wigs of Wishes is going to be, it's like a 15-minute car ride. So, well, unless Frankie were to say, hey, I'll go with you, then yeah, I'm going by myself. Yes. Um, I would love it if he came with me. Shit. And the event is taking place in Philly. Now, if I had my choice, actually, if I could afford it, I would do it. But I would stay, if I could afford it, I would stay at the actual hotel casino in November. But I can't. So, maybe next year. Okay, so the first year, I did curly. Second year straight. Third year curly. And up to Nadine, you say I'm not going? You think I'm not going to Wakes and Wishes? Okay, that's cute. Let me tell you something. I got my ticket a couple days after they went on sale. So, that's cute though. I'm going by myself to Wakes. Who's gonna French braid my hair? I'll probably just straighten it. Not sure why you called me babe. Don't call me that. Only one person's allowed to call me that. But Nadine, let's get back to you. What makes you think I'm not going to Wakes and Wishes? Well, wait. Because I already have my ticket. Cat must have got her tongue. Anywho. Anybody else have anything to say? Want to run their mouth? Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to going in October. For a little mini vacay. I deserve it. I deserve all the good things in life that I want. And I deserve all the happiness in the world too. And, you know, that doesn't, me saying that and wanting good things and everything for myself doesn't make me a bad person or selfish or anything else. I haven't been to a Halloween party in I haven't been to a Halloween party. I don't think I've ever been to a Halloween party. Well, if I got invited to a Halloween party, I probably would go. You know, the last time I went trick-or-treating was in 2000, and I went to share. Last time I dressed up for Halloween, though, was, oh god, 2013. I went as Aphrodite's. I could be a banana. Okay, will you come pick me up, or am I gonna fly on my broomstick? How are we doing this? That's a joke, by the way. Um, besides, won't it be a little hard for me to go to a Halloween party with you if I'm in New York and you're in Florida? Hello. Maybe I'll get lucky and Frankie will invite me. Or just show up at my house. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Roger. I can't see Frankie dressing up as a banana. Maybe I'll get lucky and Prince Charming will show up. You know, if he did and invited me for Halloween, the perfect costumes. Prince Charming and Cinderella. It's been almost 5 years. I've been waiting for him for almost 5 years. February of 2021. First time I ever laid eyes on him. I fell in love with him. Didn't even know his name. And I've waited for him ever since. Because he has my heart. I can't be with anybody unless it's him. Yeah. I don't know if he knows that I've been waiting for 5 years, but he knows that I've been in love with him for that amount of time. I think he knows that I've been. Something tells me he knows that I've been waiting for him that long. Pretty positive he knows. And I've said, it doesn't feel the same way. You can just tell me I'm a big girl, I can handle it. I can deal with rejection. It's part of life. I'm hoping it doesn't go that way, but if it did, whatever. But yeah. I've been in love with him for almost 5 years. Since February 2021. The reason why I never went back to my ex. The reason why I never was in another relationship, other than the fact that I swore up and down I would never be with anybody else. Never fall in love with anybody. None. And then here he comes. And that went out the window. And any crush I ever had on anybody. I used to like Channing Tatum, Triple H, Johnny Depp, Bret Michaels, all of them, right? As soon as I saw him, that all went out the fucking window. When I say I only have eyes for him, that's not a joke, that's actually very serious. I'm dead serious. The only person I'm attracted to is him. The only person I would ever want in this entire world is him. I'm alright. Kind of tired, but I'm alright. So yeah. I think he feels the same way about me, but I can't be sure unless he tells me. And until he tells me, I'm not gonna know. How long have I lived here? Since... I've lived in New York since the end of October of 2023. Then the first week of November, I ended up in the homeless drop-in center, and then in March of 2024, I moved in here. I moved in, it only took me 4 months. to get into my home. Frankie's the only one I'm in love with. What are you talking about? Frankie's only gonna be the only one I'm ever gonna, like, he's it. I don't know where you thought that what makes you think that was? I was in Florida for 9 months and living in my car. Um, yeah. Before that was Oklahoma. I've lived in... Okay, let's put it this way. Since 2018. Let's go from 2018 to 2021. Okay? Just that amount of time, that short amount of time. Oklahoma, Colorado, Ohio, Mississippi, Nevada, Seattle, Oklahoma, Colorado, Seattle. Yeah. Never had problems with the law before my ex. Never had problems with the law since. See, I've been homeless many times, but this last time was the first time I was homeless on my own, and even though I was homeless on my own, I got into my own home. But when I was with my ex, yeah. That's, I don't know where I was born. Supposedly in Iowa, but I'm not Heather, so that doesn't... It's all good. It's all good. No worries. So yeah, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Now I'll tell you my two favorite places that I've ever lived, or been for an extended period of time, is Florida and Seattle. Would I ever go back to Seattle? No. And the reason I would never go back to Seattle is because my ex. Not exactly. Someone said, hey, hey, I'd love it if you moved to Staten Island, or I'd love it if you come to Staten Island, something like that. I'm like, yeah, why not, what the hell? And so I did, and about a week after getting here, I parked my car to go to the homeless drop-in center, see what kind of help I could get. Told one person where my car was parked, and 30 minutes after I walked away from the car, it got towed. Because someone called it towed. That's one way to keep me put. But it was for the best, because now I'm, I have my amazing apartment and my amazing home, and that kind of thing. Everything happens the way it's meant to. But if I have a choice, I would really rather move back to Florida because I hate New York. I hate it here. Visiting here would be one thing. Living here, not so much. Not so much. If I were to go to a Halloween, if I did dress up for Halloween this year, I don't know what I would go as. Honestly. But I'll tell you what, I love Halloween. I kind of want to start celebrating the holidays, but at the same time, it's just me, so what the hell's the point? And I'm talking about like Christmas and shit like that. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't be alone for Christmas this year. Who knows? Well, I don't know when my actual birthday is. But legally, it's November 23rd. That's what's on that birth certificate. So, the whole thing is a mess. Nope. No plans. I haven't celebrated my birthday in years. Legitimately, the last time my birthday was celebrated, 1991. Basically. So, no plans. Well, I've never even been on a real date. We'll see. Been married twice, divorced twice, never had a wedding. Never actually ever been on a real date. Anybody else or just me? Yeah. Let's see, my ex-husband, my first ex-husband, I met when he was living with Sue and them. And so he got me out of the situation, the relationship I was in before that, which Nacho was supposed to be a one-night stand, and he ended up showing up at the house I was babysitting at with a bunch of other people. That's how that started. But no, never been on a date. My first ex-husband, we knew each other for a week. Got engaged. Started dating after about a week. Got engaged 3 days later, and then 7 days after we started dating, we got married. So I knew my first ex-husband 2 weeks before I married him. So no. Second ex-husband, I dated in high school. I thought, you're supposed to evolve and get more intelligent and grow up. And so we reconnected on Facebook. And yeah, that's how we reconnected. But no, we never went on a date. He came over to the house when we were partying, which we had a lot of parties at the house. And then I ended up moving in with him and his mom, but we had 2 separate bedrooms. So no, I've never been on a date. And when I got married the first time, I was wearing my pajamas. And we got married when we went to go get the marriage license. And then the second marriage, went to the courthouse, was actually wearing a nice pair of pants, a nice shirt. His sister did my hair. And then afterwards we went to McDonald's. So no, unless you call McDonald's a date for, your reception after you get married. No, I've never been on a date. Well, my first ex-husband did take me to Olive Garden for like our 3rd anniversary. Not my cup of tea. See, all my relationships were set up or they were promised things after I got with them. To kind of keep me in control. To keep me under control. Yeah. My first marriage, yeah, obviously, because we have, had a daughter with him. My my second marriage, no. My second marriage was never consummated. He was gay. I didn't know that at the time. I did know he liked wearing women's underwear, but there are straight guys that like, I had my oldest daughter from her father was The one I was with before my first ex-husband. I was pregnant when I met my first ex-husband. And a couple months after I had her, I got pregnant again. And my daughters are 11 months apart to the day. December 17th, 2002. November 17th, 2003. Let's back up a minute. You think that... Are you serious? You think my first ex-husband took me in? Sweetheart, he was living with Sue. He didn't take me anywhere. Yes, I was pregnant when I met him. Matter of fact, I was about 5 months. Let's see. I was a few months pregnant, but yes. I was about 15 weeks along when I met him. When we got together, I don't remember. It's been so long. But yes, he was very well aware that I was pregnant when we met. I was kind of showing, you know. But I met him at the end of June of 2002, and I had my daughter on December 17th. So was I able to? I took care of me and him. This is interesting as to why you're asking me, was I able to take care of myself financially? Let me explain something. When I was with my oldest daughter's father, I was basically a prisoner. Tell me something, do you know what it's like being locked in a basement room that you're renting? There's a padlock on the outside of the door that he locks, so you're locked in a room for hours. When I say hours, I'm talking about like 7:30 a.m., 7:30 a.m. till 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. the next day. It's a good thing he was an alcoholic, so I had somewhere to piss. I still have my birthday present from him. Can't get rid of it, you know it's attached. It's a scar on the back of my arm that never healed, right? That one tried to kill me on multiple occasions, so... Well, that's what's interesting. How I got away was... He passed out after assaulting me, and I took the car Cops pulled me over because I didn't turn on the headlights and I had no driver's license. Told him what happened. Went back to the house. He pretended he didn't know any English. They said it was my word against his because there were no marks, and so they didn't arrest him. I said, well, he's illegal, and they said, well, there's nothing we could do about that. That's the night I got pregnant with my daughter. How I got away was we ended up moving in with some friends of his. I guess he figured the wife would keep an eye on me, make sure I didn't get out or whatever, but I already knew I was pregnant when I left, obviously. So his friend, well, his friend's wife, did I keep the car? This is back in 2002. Did I keep the car? So Cherokee lady there, I just have a weird, I have a sneaky suspicion. How I got away from him was Johnny, my first ex-husband. Him and his friend literally came and packed my shit up, and we left while Nacho was at work. Do your thing. Sticks, do your thing. Thank you. Just the questions with the something told me. From now on, just do your thing. You don't have to ask. Just, you don't have to wait for me to say anything. Just do it. It never stops. The shit never stops. What's up with me? Well, not a whole lot right now. Let's see. Did my x-rays. Getting excited about my little mini vacay. Got an A in class. Yes. Yeah. And a matter of fact, the hospital was more my home than home was. I'd be in the hospital for 2 weeks and get released for 2 days and go back in for 2 weeks. So I practically lived at the hospital. I'm going to Philly. Let's see, I was supposed to. Wings and Wishes was. Is that where you have real contractions at a very early, like, say 13 weeks pregnant? Yeah. I was prescribed the medication to stop contractions. But I now know it was most likely the reason I had such problems was because of what happened to me as a child. Oh, no. I was having real contractions. And a lot of pain. I was on pain medication and the medication to stop contractions. From 13 weeks along. With both pregnancies. Now imagine having problems with both pregnancies. Also being put on bed rest with your second pregnancy. But what are you going to do? Because you have to take care of your baby. Plus do everything in the house because nobody will do anything. Just like after I had major surgeries. Nobody took care of me, I took care of myself. Just like whenever I have to have another surgery, I'm going to have to take care of myself. I don't know how I'm going to fucking do that this time. You know. Yeah. So whenever I have my stimulator replaced, as usual, I'm going to take care of myself. Because I ain't got nobody. But I'll be alright. I'm always okay. And who knows, by that time I may have somebody. Maybe. If I'm lucky. I'll tell you what, he is definitely worth the wait. It's always when you least expect it. It happens when it's meant to happen. Always does. So, I think I'm going to end this because I'm going to try and finish eating and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm calling it an early night because I'm just exhausted. I guess that's what happens when you go walking through the city for hours. And tomorrow I'm not doing a fucking thing. I'm just staying home all day. I'm willing to attempt to. So I hope you all have a great night. And until next time, I will see y'all later. Have a good night, guys.